What's up, Jay?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, man?
What?
Lee Hughes with TNG Sports and Fitness. Come on through.
Yes, sir.
Got Outside the Line podcast going on right now. Thank you for joining us on Outside the Line podcast.
Yes, sir.
I know you're a true champion, so we only get champions on this podcast.
Yes, sir.
We got a lot to talk about. Tell me this. What made you want to be on Outside the Line podcast?
Spread the word of what's real, you know?
What's real?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. The real deal is Outside the Line podcast and the Perry Panthers, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the podcast. First thing we'll do, we'll check out the Wall of Fame. The Wall of Fame is all the clients that we had on Outside the Line podcast.
That's dope.
Only the best of the best gets to the Wall of Fame. Check them out.
Yeah, that's dope. Know a few guys up here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. My boy Junior.
Junior on there, yeah.
Yeah. I know that's Twine. DJ, I know DJ.
Okay.
Good opponent. My boy Goot on here, for sure.
What's your?
DA. Yeah. My boy JD.
Okay.
I know a couple guys up here.
No doubt. Any opponents?
Yes, sir.
That gave you havoc? Not many.
Yes, sir. Good competition, though.
Good competition. So that's his brother, Zai.
Oh, yeah.
DJ. Yep.
Yeah.
He was one of my first three to come on to the podcast. Mark Jr. So that's excellent. He did an excellent job. Let's go into the podcast, man. See what we got.
Yes, sir.
You have a seat on this side. You wanna buy half is all that. 28, 36,000, all that. Back straight, drop us all that. All that. Just spread, finish, all that. If you wanna buy half is all that. Running in my pocket, big faces, all. What you know about that Jesus, man?
Oh, yeah, grew up on Jesus, man.
You grew up on Jesus? Okay. They got a lot of new stuff out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My dad was big on Jesus.
Your dad was big on Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, check this out, man. Welcome to Outside the Line podcast. My name is Lee Hughes with TNG Sports and Fitness, and today we have a defensive thunder here from the Perry Panthers. Mr. Chayden Barber, he's here, and he's going to grace us and give us some inside scoop on how to win a championship and moving on to the next level with Tuskegee University.
Yeah,
Welcome to Outside the Line podcast.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah, I'm Chayden Barber. I'm a senior at Perry High School. I'm originally from Perry, Georgia. And yeah, man, it's just awesome being down here. Great community. Great culture. Yes, sir.
That's good, man. I tell you what, man, Perry has been on the map. And you know, I've always, people see the offensive side of the ball.
Yes, sir.
They like the highlights. They like the glitz and the glamour, the long ball.
Yeah.
But really brings championships is that D-line.
Yes, sir.
Right? Chayden has been stellar for the Perry Panthers for the last 4 years. He's born and raised in Perry.
Yes, sir.
Right. And tell me this, like, being born and raised in Perry and also bringing Perry their first, right?
Mm-hmm.
First state championship in how long? In 50 years? Even if there was, they say you guys had one 50 years ago, but it wasn't the same. It was a different Perry.
Yeah.
But for you guys to for you to actually help Perry bring that first state championship, how does that feel, knowing that you was born and raised in Perry?
It feels great, and making everybody proud. It's always good when everybody positive. It felt like everybody was happy during that time,
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody was connected. It was great.
That was great, man. I tell you, man, I was totally locked in. Had some great experiences with Perry over the last few years. My mom, she was born in Perry, so I feel like it's kind of like home, a little second or third place for me. I love going to the stadium. Have great fans in there. Oh, yeah. Awesome coach. Tell us about your coach and tell us about the culture that you have going on at Perry.
Coming into high school, we had a defensive line coach go to Northside. So Coach Smith took that place, the D-line coach and the head coach. So,
okay.
Yes, sir. So it was like we had that tight bond and built that trust, you know. And like I tell my defensive front, like that's what matters. Like building a relationship, that's what matters.
Building relationships is everything, man.
Yes, sir.
You gotta have a stellar relationship, not only from coach to player, but from player to player, and from coach to coach. That's how you build a winning culture. In 2023, you guys took it to the Benz, and you got that state championship in 2023. How did it feel getting that ring?
Oh yeah.
That we have here. Now we have this is a super nice ring.
Yes, sir.
We'll get a close shot of that ring there. It's got some nice stuff on there also.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about that championship run, man. Tell me about that championship run in 2023, and how you feeling as of today.
We had the team. Like that's what I'm always say first. And week 1, I remember we came out practicing, and playoff practice and regular season practice is totally different.
It's different.
Everybody came out there with that dog mentality.
Okay.
So we got after it.
Right.
And after the first game, we knew then like we can do this, man. And we started playing. We started worrying about the schedule, playing the next play, playing the next game.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
I love it, man. I tell you what, to me, there was no denying Perry during that run, man. But hey, we're gonna move to this year. You know, 2024 had to come through. Now we in 2025, but 2024, you guys made it to second round, and you end up going against Eastside. And tell me, what was the difference between this second round and last year of 2023? How could you guys not get over the hump this year?
Well, I'm not the type to blame it on the player. You know, it was a team loss, and I feel like we were more connected with the team before prior. We were more connected, and that's what we were missing, that connection. But yeah, we had the talent. Yeah, we just ended up pulling short.
Right. And that happened, man. And I'm gonna take a little pause from the game, and something just twinkling in my eye here. And this guy is just loaded with all this bling on.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, he's tight. He looking good.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the bling, man. I mean, that's got his initial in there.
Oh yeah. So
that looks good, man. I tell you, man.
Appreciate it.
I had to pull out my little gold chain, and I saw you coming here. I'm like, man, I need to step it up a little bit.
Oh yeah. But
that's good stuff, baby.
Yes, sir. Jury always been a go-to for me. I always like jury. Like this picture here.
Yes, sir.
That was my original. That was my nickname. I get called at school. And
what's your nickname?
C-Band. So they call
me C-Band?
Yes, sir. C-Bands.
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 Yes, sir. What is he?
C-Bands.
Yeah. They call me at school.
So explain that to me now. I'm got an old ear. Okay, what is C-Bands? What it means?
It mean like
what it mean to you?
You got a Chayden, and then you got a C-Band. The Chayden is the calm, cool dude. The C-Bands is the joyful, lit person, you know.
Oh, that's the litty.
Yeah.
Okay. We need that bands every now and then.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. Back to football, man. What position you play?
Nose guard, defensive tackle.
Nose guard, defensive tackle, man. So you're right there in the thick of things. Man.
Yeah.
You're right there, man. I always wanted to know, like, how is it on the bottom of the pile, knowing that I know you don't plan to be on the bottom of the pile.
Oh, no.
But sometimes we have to be there.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, how does it feel being right in the thick of things every moment of the play?
Really, it's like you got to set the tone. So being there, like if I set the tone, it's gonna get momentum for my whole defense.
Right.
You know? And I always feel like it start with the line of scrimmage. Like that's what games are won. So you win the war in the trenches. And you're gonna win. Like your chances of winning boost up. So that's
wow,
mindset
man!
I always keep.
Tell you what, some games, man, I see you bust through there, and it's like, oh my God, this guy's just ripping everybody. Oh, yeah, what kind of skill set do you endure or do you have in order to get to that get to the quarterback or get to the running back? I know you got nice hands, but you got power too. Yeah. Tell me about that.
Well, I'm good at my lateral movement, and speed is big.
Right.
So I'm always zoning in on the ball and the man. Like I ain't worried about nothing else.
The balling, okay.
So first step, when I get that first step down, I'm making contact and I'm in the backfield making plays.
How your speed looking, man?
I run a 4.75.
Man, because I mean, you got good size on you, man. How much you benching right now?
385 right now.
385.
Yes,
It's 385 in high school. Okay, this man, he had 400 basically.
Yes, sir.
You know, in the next 6 months he'll be benching 400 easy, right? So just imagine yourself as a junior in college benching 485, even 500. What are you squatting right now?
Around 550.
Squatting 550, dude.
Yes,
that's legit. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You keep that speed up. I don't know if they can keep you on the gut, on the nose. They're gonna have to move you to the edge.
Yeah.
You get that edge going, man. I tell you, man. You got good size, you got strength, you're quick, and you move lateral. That's all they need.
Yes, sir.
Tuskegee is gonna get an awesome defensive lineman because we really can't. It's hard for me to see him as a nose guard because a lot of nose guards, they come in a little more stout, you know, but this dude is pretty much ripped up here next to me, you know, and he's out of season. Just imagine seeing this guy in season, you know, moving at the speed of light in 4.7, you know, coming off the line, defensive line, he chasing anybody down. You know, they got to get it.
Yes, sir.
You know, so my thing is also, man, like, what happens if you go to Tuskegee and they decide, you know, we don't want you in this as a nose, we don't want you as an end, we want you on the offensive side of the ball. What are your thoughts?
Well, I always say this to with the relationship. I like building relationships with the coaches, but I don't know, in defense, I just like that defense side of the ball.
Yes,
so it's just gonna be a hard adjustment if that was to happen. Yes, sir.
But it's possible.
It's possible.
I don't see it happening. Not with the grit you bring in.
Yes, sir.
You bringing the power, the grit, the athletic ability, the agility that's needed. And by the way, this guy's committed to Tuskegee University. He'll be signing hopefully next month, maybe February 5th or so. We'll let you guys know when he's actually signing. We'll probably be there. Tell me this. Were you able to visit Tuskegee any?
Yes, sir.
How was it when you got on campus, man?
So it was actually their 100th homecoming. So yeah. So being at HBCU was a party school.
Right.
The environment, atmosphere was crazy.
Exactly.
You know, parade before the game.
Parade before the game.
Game full pack. Nice people.
Right.
Nice coaching style.
You can't beat it. Can't beat it, man. How's the coaches there?
They're real. I can say they're real bold. Like and when they meet, what they say, like I talked to Coach Drew, which is weightlifting coach, and we went to the weight room. He gave us a big, deep talk, and like just off of that one conversation, like I like, well, it stuck with me. Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man.
And defensive line coach McNeil, he real, like he don't sugarcoat it. He tell you how it is, you know.
That's how you need it.
Yes, sir.
Now you had several other schools to tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, come here. You had Peru State to tap you on the shoulder there. You had Point University to come out. Which other schools was
Faulkner.
actually Faulkner and
Ohio Dominican.
Ohio Dominican. So, you know, what was the big difference? I know Peru is a good little ways.
Yeah.
You know, it's in Ohio? Where is that?
Nebraska.
Yeah. What was the final decision for you to decide on Tuskegee?
Educational purposes. Yes, sir.
What are you going to Tuskegee for?
A major in mechanical engineering.
Mechanical engineering. Man, you trying to make all the money.
Yeah.
Keep up with that bling.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. I love it, man. I tell you what, I heard some amazing things about Tuskegee. You're going to have an amazing time there, man. Get with the coaches. Get with, learn the schemes early. You know, what I've always tell some of my seniors moving on, get with the coaches, talk to them as much as possible, learn the playbook as much as possible so you can get everything you need prior to going to Tuskegee. Yes, so you don't want to get there and try to catch up. You want to be ahead when you walk on the field. You want to feel like you already know the playbook. You want to feel like you already know the coaches. So immerse yourself into Tuskegee University because Perry is done.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You got what, 4 months in Perry?
Yeah.
You got 4 months at Perry. You got 4 to 5 years at Tuskegee.
Yeah.
So it's time for you to immerse yourself into Tuskegee University, the football program, the mechanical engineering program, the culture of Tuskegee, the environment, the school, the community. You need to start immersing yourself into Tuskegee so you can be prolific when you get there. And once again, I heard they have good food.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they grill for us, you know.
They grill out for you. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you've been playing football since you was 10 years old. Okay. Any other sports?
Strictly football.
Strictly football. Is it because your parents just didn't put you in other sports, or you just this is what I love, this is what I like to do?
It was my passion. Like
your passion. Have you always been like a bigger player, or like I know some of the parents like, no, he's too big to play.
Yeah.
I can sense that, man, because you have good size on you. You know, I remember taking my son out to play football the first year. He's probably gonna hate me for this, but it was this linebacker that he had to go against. I think my son was 9, maybe 8 or 9 years old. Never played football. They put him in tackle, and I didn't set him up like I should have. I must admit, my bad, Jordan. I didn't set him up, but man, this linebacker had been on the team a couple of years. He ran through my son like it was no tomorrow. Right? I mean, he made it look ugly. But guess what? We went home. We practiced. We practiced. I hit him. He hit me. I hit him. He hit me. Before they actually started the first game, Jordan was tearing him up.
Oh, yeah.
He was loving it. He ended up making the all-star team. First year. That's
dope.
After being dominated that first practice. It was crazy. Had Pops over there about to cry. But tell me about your when you was younger, man, playing football.
When I was younger, I always had the same friends like Jordan and Ahmad.
Okay.
Them guys, you know.
So you was hanging with Eddie.
Oh yeah, Eddie Gary.
So Eddie, one of your coaches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. But yeah, just hanging out with them guys. You know, and we all started playing football together, and we all had that connection. So it was.
So are you going to lift at the what they call it? Is it the garage?
The shop.
The shop.
Yeah.
The shop.
Yeah, we had the shop. We had the shop every day with it.
Y'all at the shop with it.
Yes, sir.
And his pops kind of directed everything, got everything set up for you guys.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's awesome, man. I hear so much about the shop. Man, I'm gonna have to slide through there.
Oh yeah.
And see what's going on. Man. And shout out to Eddie, man. Eddie is always putting us on, man. He one of the great coaches around here in Middle Georgia. Whenever you have a great player to come through, he makes sure they get on Outside the Line podcast. Let me ask you this though: has it ever been a time in your football career where you was injured, or where you just didn't have the love for the game anymore?
Well, love was always there, but I did face an injury last year.
Okay.
4th round.
Wow.
Against Stars Mill, end of the game. I'm going to make a play, and me and my teammate get tied up on each other. And I had a high ankle sprain, real bad one. So I went and got x-rays and wrapped that thing up for state, kept it going.
Went on go. Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir.
So you was injured during state?
Oh yeah. Whole game. Shot up on some ibuprofen. Yeah, couldn't miss out on state though.
Couldn't miss out. I love it. Coaches gonna love that, man. Coaches gonna love that. I tell you what, man, to have a guy that really is gonna stick his neck out there, and even though he's injured, even though he's hobbled, still was able to get out there and dominate, in which you dominated tremendously during the state game. It's something to say. You know, it's nothing that we should just look over, because that's what coaches are looking for. They're looking for that guy who's going to be there for the long haul. Yeah. Looking for that guy who's going to stick it out with us. Yeah. Speaking of Eddie and some of your coaches when you was younger, let's talk about Coach Smith. Talk about what he's done for you, and what's his culture like. And how has he impacted your football career?
He done a lot for us. I mean, like when it comes to recruiting, everybody by end of the year of seniors, everybody gonna get a home. And he a guy like he don't sugarcoat it. He gonna tell you how it is. He's real straight up. You know, very caring, very loving.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, he's just a great guy. And culture wise, I mean, he went from turning a program not winning to, you know, state titles back to back regions.
Yeah, you guys expected to win now.
Yes, sir.
Perry expected to win back to back now.
Yes, sir. Coach Smith's a great guy though.
Tell me about the coffee bean, man.
Oh, the coffee bean. Okay. So yeah, I came into high school, and the first thing we did when we got there, we all went to our multi-purpose room. We pulled up on the board our video coffee bean.
Yeah.
Just a big shift. Like it's powerful.
It's powerful.
Crazy.
Explain to the viewers what the coffee bean actually means.
Okay, the coffee bean means it's a pot of boiling water. I put a carrot in there. The carrot gonna get soft. I put an egg in there. The egg gonna get hard. But I put a coffee bean in there. It's gonna spread around the water, right? So that's all about changing your environment, positivity, and character. So it goes a long way. Yes, sir.
That coffee goes a long way.
So
once you put that coffee bean in the water, it's gonna dissolve.
It's gonna dissolve, yeah.
And it's gonna spread throughout.
Yes, sir.
Wow. And the carrot's gonna get soft.
Yes, sir.
The egg is gonna get hard. But that coffee bean is gonna spread throughout.
Yes, sir.
And whatever you desire, whatever you put inside that bean, if you put the love in that bean, it'll spread throughout the culture of the team.
Yes, sir. That's
amazing, man. That's good. That's good. I was privileged to actually go over to the locker room. Perry, man. I hadn't seen many locker rooms like Perry. Not for high school. You got a legit locker room, man. You have your own lockers. You got the top portion, the bottom portion when you open it up there, and it's just amazing, man. They've done some great stuff for you guys, and the field is super nice also. Tell me about Perry itself. Tell me about the school of Perry. Tell me about the other students. They're football players and baseball, basketball players. Tell me about the faculty and the students at Perry. How do they feel about Perry?
Student-wise, we're all, like, I should say, very connected into the school because we all do a lot of stuff together. Faculty, when it comes to grades or anything, like, all the teachers, I can say, like, it ain't been not one teacher that ain't there for you.
Wow.
And it's hard to fail at Perry,
It's hard to fail at
It's hard to fail at Perry.
Wow.
So we got great teachers.
That's awesome, man. And you're riding a 3.0 right now, man. That's great, man. Take your academics seriously once you're going into Tuskegee, man. Being a mechanical engineer is a lot of math.
Yeah.
It's a lot of math, but man, I truly believe that you can do it on the football field. Guess what? You can do it in the schools also.
Right.
So you can do anything you desire in life. On Outside the Lines, we talk about family. We talk about the community. Tell me about your mom or your dad or maybe even your aunts and uncles. Tell me how have they impacted your football career?
Well, I'm gonna start off with my mom.
Okay.
That's my whole heart. She was kind of, not interested in me playing football younger. But it grew on her as I entered high school. And
right.
She's starting to love the game.
Right.
And she's just there to support me. Win or draw, win, lose or draw, she's always there for me. My dad, same way.
Right.
He lives in Savannah, so
okay.
Every Friday he driving back and forth. It don't matter where. He gonna come to any game. And then I'm gonna give a shout out to my Uncle Fred.
Uncle Fred.
Yeah, he played at Perry, but he ended up playing at Valdosta State.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You never thought about going there?
They
ain't putting that out there for you?
They ain't putting that out there for me.
Okay.
Yeah, but he big on my football career. Like he a heavy factor in my life when it comes to that.
What position did he play?
Defensive line, same position, old guard.
So he put you on notice. He put you on
Yes, sir.
He put you on game.
Yes, sir.
That's what he stayed in your ear. Uncle Fred, right?
Uncle Fred, yeah.
Uncle Fred, excellent. Shout out Uncle Fred putting us on. We always need that good uncle, man.
Yeah.
That uncle, man. Tell me a little bit more about your mom, man. I know she means a lot to you, and I know she didn't want her baby out on the field.
Oh yeah.
and she didn't want Chayden to get hurt, you know, so she was real timid about putting you out there. Tell me, what convinced her to allow you to get out there, and tell me a moment where she almost shut it down because of the fact that an injury like you had last year. I'm sure you didn't have an injury. You might have had an injury when you was younger, but you know, moms can get a little soft.
Yeah.
But you know, I found that they are some of the toughest humans around. You know, they're a lot tougher than some dads out there. Tell me more about your mom, man, in that aspect.
Well, I'm gonna give you the story real quick. So I was staying in an apartment. It's called Commodore and Perry.
Okay, yeah.
And I was always outside playing football. I just went on no team. So Coach Eddie seen me outside or whatever, and he was like, "Who is this kid?"
Right.
You know. So I told him who my folks was. He real close with my family. Yeah, him and my uncle like best friends.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he real close with my family. So he gave my mom a call. I told him. And she was timid about it. But then after me wanting to join the team, you know, she couldn't tell me no more. I was like, you know, she couldn't tell me no more. So I got out there. I was playing defensive end.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Got out there, made the All-Star team first year. Loved it, man.
That's what's up, man. Moms are special, man. Moms are super special. I know your Uncle Fred was out there. Man, you need to get in the gym, man. You need to do this, man. You need to do that. Tell me about some of your teammates. How have they inspired you throughout your high school career, man? Because you know, at some point, we need our teammates. You know, we can't do it alone, especially on the football field. Tell me how great are your teammates?
My teammates, one, they're very trustworthy, you know. So when I hear something from them, I'm gonna listen, you know. Like starting off my freshman year, the nose guard we had, his name was Quintavious Kendrick.
Okay.
You know, real big dude, and he
sound familiar, Quintavious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's Goots and Junior. That's their cousin.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I know that.
So he was just giving me game, like, and not sugarcoating it. He was giving me game of how to be great, how to play defensive line.
Right.
So I took it and ran with it, and it turned me into a beast, you know.
Right.
Yeah, and then my years of playing like on varsity, I had my dog Jordan with me, and we built that trust and that connection on the field to where I knew he gonna have my back on every play. You know, if I ain't in the gap, he gonna feel it.
He gonna feel the gap.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I was just thinking about that. You know, like Jordan, he's sitting back there behind you, waiting on you to plug a gap so he can scoot around the end or open a gap for him. So in order for Jordan to do all these amazing things, you have to be really good in your position to allow him to get to where he needs to be. And so that takes a lot of teamwork. And so a lot of people really forget about those defensive linemen, how they open the gap for the linebackers and to make that play. But I tell you what, man, with the speed that I've seen and the size that you have, man, the quickness, you're definitely able to make it happen on the college level. You know, speaking of teammates like Goot and Jordan, they're going off to school also. And this is your last year. Are you gonna miss these guys, or?
Oh yeah.
How's it, man? I mean, you have to go to this school. You're gonna have to learn new teammates, new coaches. What do you think that experience is gonna be like?
Well, first I'm always gonna have my my day ones with me no matter what. But I'm more than welcome to like open up and build relationships with people at the school. So I know I'm coming in like confidence with that. I'm confident about building friendships.
That's what's up, man. I tell you, because it's tough, man. Like you said, the culture was made at Perry, and now you got to go to Tuskegee and see if the coach is there.
Oh yeah.
You know, it sounds good on the outside, but is it really good? You know, and you want to know that once you get there. And the thing about it, you know, going in, you can still be that true leader. there. You can be a leader amongst the freshmen or amongst the team. So I think things will turn out really good for you there. We want to go back to your childhood a little bit more. Growing up in Perry, the community seemed to me is always close knit. Like I said, my mom, she was born in Perry. She didn't stay there long. I think she was like 5 when she got out. Excuse me, but tell me about leaving Perry and actually being out of school for 8, 9 months at a time. How do you think you think that's the same as moving from one football team to another football team? How do you feel like you're gonna fit in the culture and the community there?
Well, that's go back to relationship. What I was saying. I'm kind of a guy I can feel the vibe out. So when I was there, like I already was like, oh yeah, I can ball out with these boys, have a conversation with the guys. Like you can fill out how it's gonna be. Basically.
Sure. And to me, like, you seem like a super nice guy, but I also feel a little grit in there. I also feel a little bite in there. Tell me this, man. How can you turn it on the field, or is it instantly once you start playing? Do you just turn on this ball of fire, or you just wait until the game come to you? Or how's that working out for you?
Well, it start pregame.
Okay.
Pregame, after we eat, we go get dressed.
Sure.
So we chill for 30 minutes, we go get dressed. So I got my headphones on. I'm in that mode. That's when I lock in. And I just go with the same mindset every time I get on that field. It's like, we can be friends later, but when we on that field,
it's go time.
It's go time, bro. So,
wow.
Just keep that dog mindset all game. And good things gonna happen.
Let me ask you this, man. I know, we get ready. We're going to dominate this team, but has it ever been a team out there that just stuck it to you? That you were like, man, I got to really turn this thing up. You had to really turn it up for the simple fact that they had the offensive lineman on the other end that was just bringing that maul to you.
Oh yes, sir. A couple games, but one that stands out the most is Stevenson last year. I think 3rd round. They were real big and physical. Talked a lot. So
Oh, y'all do a lot of talking in there?
No, I mean I try not to.
Right.
That ain't me, but
that ain't you. Okay.
They made me, so I brought it out.
You had to go there.
I had to get there, and we ended up dogging them out, starting up front, like going ham with it. So
I can just imagine all these hoes up front just talking and woo, that's some good stuff, man. That is good, man. I tell you. Like I said, Perry been on outside the line for a couple years now. Once again, thank you for actually coming up to me.
Oh yes, sir.
And speaking to me while I was at the signing, and we actually had you and another guy on the list. Pettigrew.
Corey Pettigrew.
Yeah, we had Pettigrew on the list to come to outside the line. Hopefully, we can still get him on. But when you think about Tuskegee, everybody think about the Airmen's, Tuskegee Airmen's and things like that, and the culture of HBCU. What are your thoughts about going to a HBCU school?
One, this is a good question, but first and foremost, with all the discrimination going on in the world, it opened up my eyes to see like how bright we can be as a unit, So I don't know. It's like it's a crazy feeling. I can say that. Like
right. I think what I'm hearing from you is that once we as a unit, once blacks as a unit gets together, we can be stronger and brighter.
Yeah.
We can show our light.
Right.
We can show just how great we are.
Right.
Because sometimes we don't get that opportunity. But once you get to an establishment like Tuskegee, they're going to bring out the sunshine that you're looking forward to seeing.
Yes, sir.
And it's going to be amazing for you. It's going to really be amazing for you. So I noticed you drove up here. How long you been driving, man? You kind of look like a little old dude, man. How old are you?
I'm 18 now.
18. Huh? You got the beard going and stuff.
Oh yeah.
How long you been driving, man? Couple years?
Nah, my dad threw me on the road. 14 years old, interstate.
Come on, man.
You know, sorry putting that out to Dad, but hey, he threw me out there. You know,
right?
Terrified, but
you've been driving since.
Yes, sir.
That's good, man.
I learned a lot.
Pops knew you could do it.
Yeah, he did.
One thing, man, Pops know a lot of stuff, man. Just when you think, you know, we don't know anything, you know, we end up knowing a lot, man. We got a couple of plaques here. Let's see what we got here. We got Perry Panthers, probably recognized Chayden Barber for 2023, one team on one mission of greatness. Be the coffee bean. We have to definitely talk about the coffee bean.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about this recognition, man. Leadership award.
Yeah. That award there goes to show you, like, I ain't only a good player, but when it come to getting everybody on the right track, or just being that voice,
right?
You know, that's what
it's about, man.
Yes, sir.
That's a lot, man. Being a leader on the team, on a winning team.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's one thing about being a leader on a team that's not producing, but just imagine being on a team and you're winning.
Yeah. So
that means you really have to have a big impact on the win. This right here is a super nice picture here. This is a 2023 state champion run pick, if I'm correct.
Yes, sir.
And I tell you, you boys were doing that thing back then. What's this one here?
That's a special one right there.
This one right here is Player of the Week, September 20th through 24th, or September 20th, 2024. And this was again, is this Westside? Who is this again?
That's East Coweta.
East Coweta.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about this game, man, this week. Why was you Player of the Week this week?
Well, knowing it was a 6A school, they were coming in, real talented guys.
So you guys are what, 4A or 4A, and they 6A? Okay.
So they had real talented guys. So I came in the game with that mindset of, I don't care where you from, you know, I'm gonna make plays. So I ended up having about 3 sacks. 3 sacks? Yes, sir. How many sacks for the year? 12. 12 sacks for the year. 3 sacks that particular game. Wow. Yes, sir.
What is your game? I mean, what is your game really like? I mean, tell me about your game. You know, like, I know you move lateral. I knew that you know, you got a lot of upper body strength and you use your hands well. Like, what makes you the player you are?
Really my motor. Like even if I mess up on this play, I don't get in my head. I'm just gonna keep going, you know.
Sure.
Like if you mess up, you make a mistake, I'll tell this to anybody. You want to do it full speed. So yeah. So
if you make a mistake, you need to be doing it.
Yeah.
I like that. I hadn't heard that.
Some mistakes you make, hey, even though it's a mistake, I still can make a play. You know, it ain't never over. So
gotcha.
If
you make a mistake, you need to make it full speed.
Yeah.
That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Has it been a time when I know you was hurt last year, but you know, when you just felt like mentally you was checking out of the game, or you need to make some adjustments for the game so you could be better? And some people may not have that moment. And some people may not have that moment. Some people, you know, like for me, you know, I know you said pregame, you get yourself ready, you get your headphones in. But football, baseball, basketball, and all these games can be so dominating and so pressing. They can be so demanding. And then you still got school, you still got life, you still got all these things. Coaches want this, parents want this. Like, has it been a time when your mental have been mental challenges in order to produce? It's harder to produce.
Well, I come in with the mindset of if I want it, then I'm gonna get it. So I kind of balance everything out, you know, and set my priorities right. Like during the week, if I know I got a test, I'll set certain days when I'm in the gym, like extra work, and certain days when I'm studying, so I can be on top of everything I got to do.
So you pre-plan. So a week out.
Yeah.
So the beginning of the week, you're saying, this, I need to do this, this, and this in order to be successful for Friday.
Yeah.
I mean, how many young guys do that? Is the coach getting you guys set up like this, or your parents getting you set up like this, or how do you get this mindset that I need to be prepared early enough and set myself in priority to be successful? When did that start for you?
Well, it started in the house, like when my mama telling me to do something, she don't mean for me to do it tomorrow or later. Just do it now.
See?
So all the important stuff I get done first before I get rewarded to do anything.
Wow.
You know, so
I love it.
Yeah.
That's good, man. I tell you, man, setting things up in priority is super amazing. Like the thing about it, you don't hear that from kids. You hear it from, like the day before. You'll say, I hear it all the time. Well, the day before I get started. But you told me that if I know I got a test on Thursday and I get a game on, Friday, or if I get a game on Friday and I get a test on Friday, I have to go ahead and set myself up a week out. When am I going to do this? When am I going to do this? When am I going to the gym? When am I doing my test? That right there will take you a long way.
Yes, sir.
When you become an engineer or go into the league, have you ever thought about going into the league?
Oh, that's number one.
That's the plan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the league now, man? Who's your team?
I like Minnesota.
You like Minnesota?
That's my go-to team. But what's sticking out to me, like right now, the Eagles.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So Saquon sat out.
Yeah.
Did you like that idea? What do you think?
I feel like a lot of them guys that did sit out, that was to get ready for playoffs.
Okay.
So
okay, you respect this. Okay. Hey, if you were Saquon, what are your thoughts? Would you want to get that number?
Oh yeah. Any record I can
That's
get.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're right there, 101 yards away from being the number one guy. And I think, how long it's been since Dickerson? I think it's been 20 years or so.
Yeah.
That's a long time. Yeah. It's not many people going to come. Think about all the running backs that have been through, hadn't broken that record. You got Barry Sanders. You got Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
You got Emmitt Smith. They don't have those records. But Eric Dickerson has it, right?
Yeah.
I would have broke that. Chubb, you got Nick, all them boys coming through, and you have an opportunity? Wow, that's big.
Yeah.
Why the Eagles, man?
I like their defense.
So you like this?
I like people that load the box and go make plays.
Most of the boys came from Georgia, man.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Tuskegee putting you in a situation like that?
Oh yeah, watching them, I seen them send a blitz.
Yeah.
Like I was sitting in the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
I seen them send a blitz. They was playing Miles.
Right.
Man, it was like they all exploded through. Made a big play, had the shed lit. Yeah, that's
good stuff.
That was good stuff.
What about defensive lineman? Who's your favorite defensive lineman, man?
I gotta go with Aaron Donald. Got to.
That's a beast there.
Yeah.
I hate it when he left, man. He ended up getting out of there.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen his podcast? He doesn't have a podcast. He was on The Pivot with Ryan Clark and Shannon Crowder.
I've seen certain clips.
Yeah, check that out, man. He's on there and they'll sit down talking just like you and I for about 45 minutes to an hour. And you can hear all the stuff by Donald, man. He's an excellent guy, man. He's doing some wonderful things right now. Yeah. But I mean, who couldn't like that guy? You know? That was an excellent podcast, to be honest with you. Tell me about, yourself, man. Tell me about like who you are. Like, who are you, man? I know you play football, but who are Chayden? Who is Chayden? Who are you when you just at the house? The football guys ain't over.
Yeah. I'm a kid that loves the game, and so football gonna be on my mind all the time.
So it's gonna be football.
Yeah, I do a little game in there here and there.
Okay.
But I'm also, I forgot to tell you that this big. I'm looking to pursue a degree in culinary arts.
Really? You cook?
I cook.
Come on, man. When's the last time you cooked something, man?
It was Monday.
You cooked Monday?
Yeah.
What
Monday
you cook? Some noodles?
Nah. Nah, I won't cook no noodles.
What you cook, man?
Well, we went
Talk to me.
We went T-bone.
You cooked some T-bones?
Some T-bone.
What up?
Potatoes and broccoli with that. I seared some chicken with some rice and beans.
So you had T-bones, chicken, rice and beans,
Yeah.
broccoli,
Yeah.
potatoes.
Yeah.
You did it all yourself?
All myself. Like when guys come over or anything, I try to like cook up or something. You know, for us to for them to check it out.
So you on the grill a lot, or you in the kitchen?
Both. I like
Either way.
I like the grill or I like the stove.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Shoot, you probably feed the ladies with that.
Oh yeah.
You get the ladies messed up with that, man.
Yeah.
You went to the prom? You going to the prom this year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You already got your date set up?
Nah.
Okay. Okay.
Something to get into.
We'll have to get into that one day.
Yeah.
What is your favorite dish to cook, man?
Steak. I love steak.
How thick you like? 1 inch? Half inch? What kind? Ribeye?
I like ribeyes.
You like ribeye?
Ribeyes. I like sirloins too.
Sirloin. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like to put that ribeye on the grill, had a little flame on it.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
Can't
go wrong. What about seafood?
I'm allergic to seafood.
You're allergic to the seafood? Yeah. What, the shell or what?
Shellfish.
All shellfish.
All shellfish.
Oh my God. I got my brother-in-law, he allergic. Man, he smelled that stuff. He started breaking out.
I can't even stand the smell.
It can be down the street. If he smell it, he got to go.
Yeah.
It's crazy. When did you learn that?
Oh, as a kid.
Really? Got
real sick. Had to go to the doctor. Ate some crab legs.
Oh man. Yeah. Crab legs will get you every time.
Yeah.
I tell you, we was all cooking out one day. I had the steaks on the grill. Brother-in-law, I knew he was allergic to shellfish, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna put his steak on this side, and I put our crab legs on this side, right? And so the fumes from the crab legs got to the steak, and that joke was sick for the next 2 or 3 days. They didn't touch it all. It was just the fumes, because it was all that together. Just the fumes from the crab legs got to his steak.
Man.
And he was sick. He was in there taking, I think you have to take a shot or something. You have to take a pen, some kind of EpiPen or something.
I don't ever let it get bad.
That's pretty bad when you have to take that shot.
Yeah. I don't never let it get that bad. If I feel like even the smell mess with me, I go home.
Where do you buy your steaks from? Any particular place or just
all these up here?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they got some pretty good steaks in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot Aldi's and they have Aldi. Watson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then they got a meat store in Perry called Longhorn. Okay. They got steaks in there, so
you know where to get them at.
Yeah.
Do you like the T-bone?
Yeah.
Because you got that little steak on the side. Got the little, because that T-bone on that T-bone.
Yeah. Split.
You got that filet mignon on the side there.
Yeah.
That little in the pocket right there.
Yeah.
That's that juice right there.
Yeah.
Tell me about do you bake?
So
make no cakes or nothing?
No, I don't do no sweets.
Okay. I called myself making a cake one time. It turned out all right.
Oh, yeah.
They ate it.
Oh yeah. That's all that matters.
They ate it, man. They ate it. Tell me about your style, man. I tell you, like I said, we talked earlier about your bling. How do you dress, man? How do you come out, man? When I see you got some nice jeans on.
Oh yeah.
What's your style like?
So in my mode of I gotta be fresh wherever I go. So,
okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I keep it classic though.
Okay.
Simple. Plain shirt, jeans, some nice shoes,
right?
Jewelry, cologne.
You good?
I'm good.
What's your favorite cologne?
Oh, that's a good question.
What you smoking now? I smell a little something.
Yeah, it's called Crave by Dylan Jeffries. He made YSL, but he like spread it out to make his own brand.
Oh,
So
okay.
I got Crave on right now.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember seeing that. Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Wow. So you got to have the cologne.
Yeah.
Got to have your jewelry.
Yeah.
Shoes going to be nice.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. I can see that, man. I see a lot of kids come around with twists or either locks. You ever thought about doing that?
So, we've been through that phase. It ain't for me.
It ain't for you.
It ain't for me. I'm just sticking to my.
Because it seems like to me, all the football players just got them hanging out.
Yeah, it went for me.
Okay, you had too much maintenance.
Yeah, that.
Here's a lot of maintenance with that, man.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get to this picture, man. You sent me several pictures. And this picture here is one that we'll use for outside the line, the Wall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
And getting on the Wall of Fame, man, is super super nice. Not too many people get you. Not too many people get on the Wall of Fame. I'm gonna get you to sign that picture for me if you don't mind, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, lefty too.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Appreciate you, sir.
Yes, sir.
What did you take that picture at?
My senior year photo shoot. We took a picture. So that was my senior photo shoot.
Senior photo shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you on a Miss Perry, man?
I'm a Miss Perry. I don't know what I'm gonna do without Perry. That's all I know.
That's all you know.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I tell you, Perry been awesome, man.
Yeah.
How's mom feeling about her baby going on?
Well, I think any mom gonna kind of be, hit.
Yeah.
But she's starting to realize I'm growing up.
Yeah.
So decisions got to be made, mama.
Decisions got to be made.
Yeah.
She ain't got no little boy no more.
Oh no.
She ain't got no little boy no more.
Yeah.
But they're gonna always put you in that baby category.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my baby. Do you have any brothers, sisters?
So on my dad's side, I got 2 sisters and 1 brother. On my mom's side, I got a sister, older sister.
Older sister. How they treat you nowadays, man?
Oh yeah, them really my role models. Like, especially my older sister. Her name's Sydney. I know she has a travel job right now, travel nurse, and
oh really?
Yeah. So she back and forth from Atlanta.
She didn't try to talk you into being a nurse?
Nah. I ain't in that.
You ain't into that
I ain't
field?
in that field.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
But yeah.
I'm gonna get you to take this picture here and place it on the Wall of Fame there.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Find you a nice spot up there.
Let me see. They won't call me, so we're gonna go here.
Yes, sir. This is an excellent spot for the Wall of Fame. I tell you, man, as I go through this, man, everybody on here has been Player of the Week, Player of the Year, MVPs, the best of the best, or becoming the best of the best.
Right.
So like I said, to be on this this platform is definitely tremendous. I don't know if you know Clemson, Victor Burley.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Vic is doing some amazing stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's head back into the podcast. It's good stuff right here. Right. Welcome back to Outside the Line with my man Chayden Barber, defensive line for Perry High School. We're listening to that little baby right now, and I saw a few lyrics on there that I wanted to ask you about. And let me see if I can find this this portion here. It said, the fear of God pants. I don't fear men." So, like that, to me, that's saying that he feared God, in many opportunities, but never men.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that statement?
My thoughts on that, it's a good statement. Like, always put fear in God.
Mm-hmm.
It's only one God. But when it comes to your respect, when it comes to mankind, when it comes to your respect, don't let nobody play with you. So
I like that. I like that. And so, and when you said don't let anybody play with you, it also says, I pray to God that I don't have to get nobody whacked.
Yeah.
So that goes back to, don't play with me.
Yeah.
Because, the only person I'm supposed to fear is this, because check it out, you might have to get it.
Yeah. For real.
So we keeping it real with Lil Baby on here. This is good stuff, man. And it brings me to the idea of church life. I know you have faith in God. I know that you attend Cross Point, but also you're a member of a men's group that participates at the Bridge. And you guys had an opportunity. This is with Pastor John. You guys had an opportunity to go see a great movie. Tell us about that movie. Tell us the name of that movie and tell us about the movie.
All right, so the whole football team, coming off a big win, we went to the movies and watched The Forge. And basically, The Forge was about this kid named Isaiah, and his life was going so down this one path. And this man was introduced to him when he was trying to get a job, and he told him about Jesus Christ and God, and it changed his life around. So they had a group that they met together,
right?
And they talked about how to be a better person, how to be a man, and how to be a better man. And it really stuck out with Pastor John. So we get back to school,
right?
We at the end of practice, he stand up, and whoever wanted to sign up for the group signed up. We had about 2 papers full of guys that really wanted to do this.
So is this a one-time group, or do you guys meet often?
We meet every Sunday.
So y'all meet every Sunday?
Every Sunday, 5:30.
In this particular time, he had a movie to show you.
Yeah.
And it was called The Forge.
The Forge, yes, sir.
The Forge, you got.
And what I would tell viewers, like, if you want to join the group, we're more than welcome to have you.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Is there any stipulations with this group or anything that needs to happen in order for a person to join this group? What needs to happen?
Just hit me up, give me a call, shoot me a text.
Okay.
But it is a men's group.
It is a men's group.
So, yeah.
A religious men group that trusts in God and trying to get young men and older men to see God's light.
Yes, sir.
Excellent, excellent. And what are your takes on the movie?
My takes on the movie are like, no matter who it is, when it comes to Christ following, them, like, those people like us, we're very powerful, and that can change somebody's whole life around. So
wow,
yeah, you never know what somebody's going through. So stay positive and spread the word.
Wow, man! I tell you, I actually got an opportunity to see that movie, man. It was definitely a movie that I would love to share, and that I plan to share with some of my colleagues, some of my young athletes, and young men, even women. I think should really indulge themselves into this movie because it showed tough times. But it also showed real life skills, real opportunities for people to see Christ a little bit different, for young men that stray away from not only their community, not only from their schools, but from their parents. This guy, Isaiah, in the movie, strayed away, or his dad strayed away from him. But he found a way to forgive. He found a way to forgive his dad, and I think that was super powerful.
Yeah.
And you know, I kind of hate to say it, but a lot of us black men, we find ourselves straying away from one of the other of our parents, and most of the time, it's the dad. And so, as a kid, you never know what's going on with that parent during that time they strayed away, or they went decided to go somewhere else. And so the best thing to do is to get out there and communicate with the dad. You know, get out there, communicate to your dad, and do your best and try to forgive. You know, seek God and try to forgive some of the things that has happened over the years, and know that you're getting older. And so, you know, life has to change and get better. And sometimes it's not just in the dad's hand; it's in the kid's hand also. Because your words can be just as powerful as your dad's. And so I think this was definitely an amazing movie. And matter of fact, I may even share it on my Instagram tonight, so we can get some viewers out there to check it out. Once again, man, thank you for joining Outside the Line podcast.
Yes, sir.
I want to leave you with one of my special quotes, and it's wherever you are, be there. Wherever you are, be there basically means, you know, if you're here at Outside the Line podcast, make sure you're here and nowhere else. If you're driving on the roads and it's slippery, it's raining out there, make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're in the car driving, being the safe driver. Right. If you're at church, make sure you indulge yourself into the word, what they're saying to you. If you're at school with your coaches, your teachers, wherever you are, make sure you're there. If you're drinking water, make sure you taste that water. Don't just drink that water and not think about how it really tastes. Everything you do in life, make sure you pay attention to whatever you're doing. So if wherever you are, just be there. Wherever your feet are, be there and nowhere else. And if you do that, I guarantee you'll be 100% wherever you are. Because a lot of times we can think about so many different things. We can think about, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this, but we forget about what's in front of us. And that's a lot of times, like, I think about customer service with this. Customer service is people pick up the phone and talk to a customer on the phone when they have a customer in front of them. Like, that drives me bananas. One of Lee Hughes' pet peeves, to be right in front of someone that I'm giving my business to, but they're on the phone with a customer that they feel is more important than me, who's standing in front of them. To me, that's never wherever you are, be there. Make sure whoever in front of you, you take care of them.
Yeah.
Because that person that you're on the phone with, you may never even see them.
Yeah.
So wherever you are, be there. I actually have a brochure I want to give you. I also have a band I want to give you. But we're going to take a quick break right now. I'll go to that break, and then I'm going to pick that band. I'm going to show you guys some videos of Jayden also doing this break. It won't take but a couple seconds. I'll be right back. Welcome back to Outside the Lines with Lee Hughes and Mr. Chayden. Mr. Chayden Barber. Check this out, Chayden. Here at TNG Sports and Fitness, I do some sports and conditioning training. I just want to share that information with you. So if you ever feel like you need some extra training, or any questions that you may have about your body or any kind of workouts or anything like that, feel free to call me up. You don't actually necessarily have to come in here and work out. You can say, hey, coach, what about this? What about that? What can I do to get stronger with that? If you have some type of injury or anything like that, let me know. Maybe we can work through that a little bit better so we can get you back on the field. Also, I have this band for you. It's a TNG Sports and Fitness band here. All my clients come in.
Oh, for sure.
Everyone here, sir. That's the next generation sports and fitness.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, once again, thank you for joining the Outside the Line podcast. But we're getting out of here. I think we were just going through the wherever you are, be there. Okay. So remember, wherever you are, be there means you're here and nowhere else. Okay. And so at the end of each workout session or end of each podcast, I have my clients who say, be there. Okay. So I'll say wherever you are and you'll say, be there. Okay. If you don't mind doing that with me.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. We'll do that. But first, I would like to know, what would you like for the community to know? What would you like for the youth to know? How can you inspire them? Give them some great words, man, some encouragement so they can move on and be great light. Mr. Chayden.
I'm going to give you my favorite quote. Mark 9:23 said, everything is possible for the ones who believe. So whatever you strive in life to be or any goals you want to accomplish, keep that message with you and repeat that to yourself, like build that self-esteem, that confidence in yourself to know that you can be whatever you want to be in life.
Wow.
That's my words.
Wow, I love it, man.
Yeah.
Keep working hard. You can be anyone you want to be. If you want to be an astronaut, if you want to be an engineer, guess what? You can do it and you can be whoever you want to be. If you want to be a defensive lineman or a nose guard for Perry High School, I know some of you middle schools out there are looking to get on this Perry team to be awesome, just like my man here. You can do that, all right? There's so many things in life that you can do. Please put your best foot forward and to get that accomplished. So we're going to get out of here, man. We're going to leave with you wherever you are.
Be there.
Be there. Good job, man. Thanks for coming on.
You know it.